amounts of productivity. But I want to share with you some of the reasons why monk mode, it really is the secret to insane productivity. As an entrepreneur or an expert, your productivity is directly linked to the amount of money that you make. And you must remember that at all times. If you're not productive, you're going to be poor. So you must focus on being productive, getting the work done, finding new ways to service your clients, innovating the old ideas and making them work better, and continuing to giving your clients better and better results. It is essential for you to stand out from the noise, and your productivity is the key to that. For those of you who don't know me, it's Prouty, and for the last 22 years, I have had thousands of paying clients who I have helped grow their businesses by teaching them and working with them on attracting clients into their business from the internet and from social media. But I do it in a way like you might not think. And if you're new to my channel, now would be a genius time to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications so that you get alerts every time I create new content like this. My clients get paid to impact people's lives, and they come to me because they're looking for predictable ways to turn what they love to do into money, into revenue. And so I teach them how to attract more clients into their businesses because they tell me when they don't have an abundance of clients to serve, it's frustrating and it can deteriorate their confidence. So we return that fulfillment and that confidence and that joy and happiness into their businesses by helping them attract an abundance of clients. So we're talking about monk mode today, and I'm going to be sharing with you why monk mode really is the secret to insane levels of productivity. But before I get to that, if you are serious about growing your business, now would be an incredible time to visit proutyclass.com. You'll see that annotated on the screen. Don't click on that, that'll pause the video. But now is the perfect time to visit proutyclass.com and take my free on-demand workshop that's going to teach you a new way to attract clients from social media. And it's a very predictable way, something that you can start using right away. Like by the end of this on-demand class, you'll be able to start using it. So proutyclass.com will get you access to that on-demand training. Prouty's my last name. Class is what you're taking, and .com keeps me on the internet. So let's get into this. Let's talk a little bit about monk mode and why it's the secret to insane levels of productivity. The very first reason is when you go into monk mode, the very first thing that you must do is let everybody know that you're going into monk mode. So you make an announcement that you're going into this state of focus. And it's going to be something that you're going to do for a long period of time, an hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, if you can do 4 hours. So you make the declaration that you're going into focus mode. That alone is going to increase your productivity because you are now committing to getting that done. And what you must do is you must let everyone around you know that barring any kind of emergency, you are not to be disturbed. Don't interrupt me. Don't open that door. Don't call me. Don't message me. Don't disturb me. Because the only way you're going to get this insane level of focus and productivity done is by eliminating those distractions and eliminating the things that are disturbing you and interrupting you. In the last video, I talked about how one interruption kills your flow for 20 minutes. It removes your momentum for 20 minutes. 2 distractions an hour take away 2/3 of that hour's worth of productivity. So eliminating those interruptions is going to make you insanely productive because what you're doing is you're shutting out the world. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a spaciousness for you. It's in that spaciousness that you're able to think more clearly, you're able to come up with new innovative ideas, you're able to change the way you were doing things for the better, have more impactful solutions for your clients that you would not be able to achieve if it weren't for that spaciousness. You wouldn't be able to create that meaningful work or the accelerated outcomes that you're looking for. You might not know this about me, but one of my degrees is in mathematics. And it was actually something that I used to teach long before I did any of this, a long time ago. And the mathematician has a word for this. It's called elegant. And it's not elegant like you're putting on your nicest clothes and going to a ball, if balls even still exist, I don't even know. An elegant solution is one where you get from the beginning to the end in as few steps as possible. Very few, very accurate steps. Mathematicians, we used to like to hang around in front of a chalkboard, which I don't even know if those exist anymore, with our chalk in chalk in a metal holder, chalk holder, so you didn't get chalk all over your fingers, and you'd be writing down all of this calculus, and the other mathematicians would be standing there going, judgmentally, but still supportive. And what we would do is, well, then somebody else would go over and say, well, hold on, and the person, somebody eventually would come up with the shortest solution to the problem. It's called an elegant solution. When you're in focused mode and you have that spaciousness and you're able to think distraction-free, you're going to come up with more elegant solutions. And I think that's so important for you to be able to do. And that's one of the reasons that monk mode is so very effective for insane productivity. You can think of it as long-form concentration, where you're spending this long form, this amount of time, this large amount of time, just concentrating distraction-free on solving one problem or focusing on one task. And I think that's a key that's important for you to understand, is that when you're in monk mode, you're focused on one task. And that is going to be one of the most important things for you to be able to do. You can do it for as many as 4 hours. That's generally where we start to see people start to drop off. The brain just can't handle that. So by eliminating the distractions, I just keep dropping off. I'll stop that. So by eliminating distractions and working for 4 hours, you can get one task done. You can get it done very, very effectively. So a lot of you are probably sitting there and you're like, well, hold on a second. Prouty, what are you talking about? 4 hours? I can't even get 4 minutes to myself because I've got kids, I've got all these other things going on. Hang on. Let's talk about that. You can eliminate all of the other things that are going on. Now, you can't eliminate your family. You got to have those people around. But there is something that you can do to help unlock this amount of time that you need to get this done. I was doing a little bit of research, and by the way, speaking from experience here, I have 4 children. They're little children. They have tremendous amounts of needs and wants. They want to show me everything that they do. They need me to fix everything that they break, and occasionally I have to feed them. So that is a huge distraction. Having 4 kids. So fortunately, I organize my work schedule around their schedules, and I'm able to get my monk mode time in when they're not here, like right now. So if you don't have access to that, I did a little bit of research. The average rate for an au pair, which is someone's going to come in and take care of your kids, is about $15 an hour. So imagine if you went into monk mode for 4 hours. And you did that twice a week. So $15 an hour to me sounds incredibly reasonable. If I called an au pair to come over for 4 hours and they told me it was 15, I think I would say to them, well, I'm gonna pay you 25. Come on over and spend 4 hours with my kids. And so even at that advanced rate of $25 an hour, for 4 hours, that's $100 twice a week, $200 a week. That is about, let's say you take a couple weeks off a year, it's about $20,000 a year, if I did my math correct in my head. I don't know, I love mathematics, I hate computation, but that sounds about right. You could dedicate $20,000 a year to an au pair. If you can get into monk mode, deep focus mode, for 4 hours twice a week, I'm pretty sure that you can make at least $20,000 from that. I'm actually pretty sure you could make about $40,000 from that. If you're an expert, a consultant, you're a coach, and you have clients that have a lifetime value to you of even just $2,000, well, you only need to get 20 more clients to make $40,000 or double the amount of money that you paid the au pair to allow you to go into focus mode. That's like having a machine where you put $1 in and you get $2 out. So I would encourage you to explore creative solutions like that to allow you to have that time to build the solutions that are going to be more impactful for your clients so you can get more clients. And by the way, before I forget, if you are interested in getting more clients, I have a straightforward way, step-by-step process of getting them from social media. Just go to proutyclass.com, wherever that is on the screen. Just go to proutyclass.com and take my on-demand class so that you can learn the straightforward approach to getting more clients into your business. So if I had to give you one tip, it's really going to be to force yourself to think creatively about removing the things that are distracting you and that are taking your time away. And I think that's going to be incredibly impactful for you. All right, head over to proutyclass.com, find that on the screen, wherever that is. Maybe it's over here, maybe it's over here. Wherever I can get it on during this broadcast. Go to proutyclass.com, take that on-demand class. I'll see you in there. And I'm going to wrap up this video. While everything that I just taught you is incredibly important, it might not be the only thing that you need right now, which is why I'm going to put another link for a video right here for you to check out right now that's going to help you grow your business even more. And if you click on my face, you can subscribe to my channel and get alerts every time I create new content like this. I'm going to jump over into the chat. I'm going to interact with everybody that's here with me live right now. And if you're watching this in the future, I will be sure to reply to your comments. I check in about once a day. Thanks for being with me here today. It's been Chris Prouty. I will see you in the very next video. Let's head over into the chat right now.